To test how much her husband loved her, the wife kept asking him for divorce 99 times, and each time, the husband would beg her to stay during the cooling-off period. The wife felt very satisfied. She decided that after the 100th test, she would finally accept her husband. But what she did not know was that the moment she filed the 100th divorce request, the man never planned to withdraw it again, because in the past 8 years, his wife had asked for divorce almost every month. He was tired of her endless tantrums. This time he decided to give up completely. Just as he was heading home to pack his things, a luxury car suddenly rushed over and knocked him down, and the driver turned out to be his wife's best friend. The friends thought the wife would punish them, but instead she only gave them a cold look and urged them to hurry to the party, because that day marked the first day of the 100th test. She could not let her husband gain the upper hand. The man then went home to pack, while his wife on the other side waited all night, but he never came back to beg. In anger, she called her old flame to play the part of a pawn, just to make her husband jealous. She not only let the man stay in their home, but also openly showed affection in front of her husband. No matter how she acted, her husband remained indifferent. Driven by rage, she crossed more and more lines with her old flame. Over time he began to believe an illusion, thinking he might actually replace the husband. To drive the man away completely, he spent the next month trapping and humiliating the husband again and again. Whenever the husband tried to explain, he faced harsher punishments from his wife. Even though she knew the truth all along, she sided with the old flame, only to force her husband to give in. He was done with such pointless games, so he locked himself at home, quietly waiting for the cooling-off period to end. Bored, he picked up his brush again. Years ago, to support his wife's business, he had given up his passion for design. Now, with divorce approaching, he decided to return to his career. 3 days later would be the global design competition. To test his skills again, he worked through 2 sleepless nights, and finally finished his entry. But when his wife saw it, she flew into a rage.
我跟你说过，我不喜欢你碰这些。你如果想让我撤销离婚申请的话，就不许碰它。
Facing her command, this time he did not argue back. He quietly put down the brush. After all his work had already been submitted, it was too late for her to stop it. He thought everything was flawless, but 3 days later, he suddenly got a call from the organizers.
作品涉嫌抄袭，如果您不能自证，我们将取消您的参赛资格。
抄袭？我抄谁的了？
和新锐设计师沈嘉恒的作品交的一模一样。他是当红设计师，所以我们只能处理您这边。
He never expected that his wife, to keep him tied to her forever, had given his drafts to the old flame. With his design, the other man easily won the championship, while he was accused of plagiarism and was blacklisted from the industry. At that moment, he felt completely powerless, but luckily the next day was the end of the cooling-off period. Once it passed, he could finally break free from his wife. Early the next morning, she took him straight to the Civil Affairs office.
记住了，以后乖乖听话，否则我依然会离婚的。
They got into the car ready to leave. While he was still thinking how to get away from her, the old flame called saying he felt sick. Not wanting her husband to feel triumphant, she decided to give him one last test. She lied about visiting the old flame and pushed him out of the car, ordering him to finish the paperwork and go home. She said that and left without turning back. The man then walked alone into the office. The marriage he had struggled to keep for 8 years was dissolved in just 2 minutes. He placed the divorce papers in the living room, then threw away his phone and left the sorrowful city for good.
江晚，这一次轮到我不要你了。